Hi, this is Tim from latest3dsgames.com, and I quite often get a few people asking me what's my top 10 games or my top games for the Nintendo 3DS. So I thought I could do a current top 10 of my sort of most favourite games for the Nintendo 3DS so far. So these are my sort of current favourites, and at number 10 I've got Shinobi, which has only just come out for the Nintendo 3DS. It's a side-scrolling sort of ninja slash 'em up, beat 'em up, whatever you want to call them. Not really a beat 'em up, and it's a really good game. Not the greatest graphics in the world, but it plays really well, and it's got lots of replay value, lots of different difficulty levels, and loads of content, loads of different moves, and magical moves as well. And that's my current number 10 at the moment. Next we have got Cave Story is at number 9 for my current favourites, and this is a kind of retro game which has been around for some time, and it's been sort of brought back to life in full 3D, and it's similar to the original, obviously, with all the 3D incorporated. It's a kind of shoot 'em up, come explore 'em up adventure type game with a few puzzles in there as well, and it's really good fun, and it's got really great graphics and sound, kind of retro but being brought up to date a bit, and that's my current number 9. At number 8 I have got Star Fox 3D. Really great game which has been brought back to life from the Nintendo 64. Fantastic graphics, great 3D effects. The only thing it was really missing is although it's got kind of different routes through the game, etc., it does definitely need a online feature, and although it's got multiplayer, you can't play it online, which is a little bit disappointing. But still, it's a great game, and it is my current number 8. And moving on, we have got my number 7, and I have got here at 7 Spider-Man Edge of Time. Now, it's a really great game. It's a little bit short, but the graphics are really good, and the story's great as well. And it's a kind of typical, I suppose, Spider-Man game, whereas in this particular one you play as two versions of Spider-Man, Spider-Man of the future and the present, and what you do in one time zone affects what happens in the other time zone, and it's really great. It's got some great boss battles and a really good storyline. It's my current number 7. And at number 6 I have got Resident Evil Mercenaries 3D. Now, a lot of people were sort of pessimistic when this came out, and it certainly could have done with a little bit more content, but still they have managed to make it into still a very, very good game. And the best feature about this is, of course, the online playability, and it is just great fun running around shooting zombies, etc., with your mates online. And it's one of the kind of few games on the Nintendo 3DS which has got great online functionality, because a lot of 3DS games have been missing that. Graphics are great, sounds great, and yeah, it could have been a bit longer, a few more levels, but still a very good game. And of course it's got the save function which you can't overwrite, but never mind, it's not the end of the world. So that is my current number 6, and on to number 5, and I've got a number 5, Dead or Alive Dimensions. Really great game, and it's been around for quite a while now for the 3DS, for a good few months. Great graphics and sound, great gameplay, and it's kind of got the fluidity of the moves of the sort of Tekken series, and anyone familiar with Dead or Alive, so it's quite a bit different to the Street Fighter type moves. It's a lot more fluid, great fun to play. It's got a good Chronicles mode, great graphics and sound, 3D's really great, and the online functionality again in this game is really good. Another one of the 3DS titles we've been, obviously, as I keep saying, lacking quite a lot of online functionality in a lot of games, but this has got really good gameplay, and it's got lots of additions which come through the Street Pass and Spot Pass as well. Great game. That's my number 5. Number 4, following on from that, is Street Fighter 4 3D edition. Really great game, and looks really good in 3D. Not quite as good looking in 3D as Dead or Alive, but still got loads of options, and you can tweak it a lot to your personal style. And it's just classic Street Fighter being brought up to date into 3D, and it plays really great. The 3D mode's great as well. And I've kind of got it almost equal with Dead or Alive, to be honest, but one of them had to come in front of the other, so I've kind of just given the edge to Street Fighter 4. Great game, and I would definitely pick it up. Number 3, haven't played this that much, which is a shame because it is a really great game, and when I've played it, it's been one of my favourite games. I've only played it, for a few hours, and it's just due to all the other games that I've kind of missed out a bit on this. It's a great kind of strategy type shoot 'em up version of Ghost Recon. The graphics aren't the greatest in the world, the 3D effect is basic but functional, but it is a really, really great game, and you can pick it up for a really good price as well, because it's been out for a while, and definitely one not to overlook and to pick out. It's definitely worth buying this one. Loads of replay value, and it's got loads of depth in it as well. So that is my current number 3, Ghost Recon Shadow Wars. And at number 2, it's a recent game, and quite maybe a surprising one for number 2, but I really, really like this game. It's Skylanders Spyro's Adventure. Doing a walkthrough on it at the moment, and it's got great graphics and sound, and of course it's got the unique ability to buy the characters and put them on the Portal of Power to bring them in the game. Sort of really great idea. Does make it a bit expensive if you want to get all the different characters, but it adds a lot to the lastability, and if you just kind of buy a character now and again, you can replay the game with your character, and it's just great fun because all the characters got different moves, etc. It's quite a long game, not the longest in the world. It is quite different to the other console versions, but the 3DS version is definitely a very good version of the game, and very, very enjoyable and surprising because it's kind of targeted, I thought, as sort of younger sort of children, etc., but I've really enjoyed playing this game. So that's my number 2, Skylanders. And at number 1, well, surprise, surprise, no shocks there. It's of course The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, and I'm still wading through my walkthrough on this one, and that's just due to the amount of games and time I've had to do it. But this is really a classic game, and it's been done really well in 3D, and I think the developers who were given it, Grezzo, really did a fantastic job. It's got all the classic gameplay of the Nintendo 64, with the addition of boss mode, and it's also got the Master Quest. It's just a fantastic game, and just if you've never played it before, I mean, you're just in for a complete treat. If you played it before a while ago on the Nintendo 64, still worth getting again because you'll just absolutely love playing through it again, and it's still my number 1 game. So that's my current top 10, and no surprise, I suppose, that Zelda's at number 1, but that could be replaced very soon. We've got the Marios coming out and a whole host of others, but that's my sort of current top 10 favourite games, and kind of, I think, 10 of the best games you can get for Nintendo 3DS. Your opinions may of course differ, and I'm not going to argue with you because there are still a lot of other good games out for the Nintendo 3DS. So this has been Tim at latest3dsgames.com. Thanks for watching.